Hey guys, it's Grace, and I'm in my parents' room right now because my mom doesn't want me taking the laptop in my room for some reason. Anyway, I gotta close the doors. Don't like it when people my family hears me making a video. It's really awkward. Like, hello, I'm talking to people who can't see me. Look at me, I'm awkward. Okay. Hello, my name is Awkward. You have not truly laughed until you hear the story. The story is hilarious. At least to me it is. I understand all of it, but anyway. Some really good stuff in here. Okay. So, come closer, my children, and I tell you of great tales. Okay. Come closer, my children. Come closer, my pretties. Okay. One day, Taylor Lautner went to the fair. He bought cotton candy and peanuts. Oops, turns out he was allergic to peanuts. He started having an allergic reaction. Claire and Charlie laughed at him and walked by. And Aaron yelled, "Mommy, wait!" And Taylor Lautner began to die. Then Kristen Stewart said, "Whoa, that guy is dying. Cool." And then a doctor was about to save his life, but he discovered it was Taylor Lautner and let him die. Once he was dead, Aaron walked up and poked him with a stick. And Claire yelled, "Hey, Aaron, stop. No poking dead things." But Charlie let out a big belly laugh. And then Brandon walked up and said, "Baby died." And then everyone sighed. And a school of piranhas ate Barack Obama. And then Kristen Stewart fell into a green gloopy swamp. And then Robert Pattinson walked up just like Tarzan. Everyone giggled, and Robert Pattinson said, "I thought it was Caveman Day," and threw a hissy fit. Then a vulture swooped down and took Taylor Lautner. And then a pea-hole fish walked up and started tap dancing. Claire and Charlie and Aaron went on the pirate ride, and Charlie screamed. Aaron laughed, and Claire covered her ears. Robert Pattinson finally stopped crying and bought a hot dog. It had ketchup on it. While he was examining it, Charlie walked by and casually took it away. Robert Pattinson, of course, threw a fit. Again. Then Claire bought a funnel cake, and Robert Pattinson tried to steal it, but Aaron bit his nose. Ha. Ha ha. And then Sawyer walked up to the fish biscuit stand and said, "I'd like a large fish biscuit and a Diet Mountain Dew." And then Kristen Stewart emerged from the gloop and grimaced. And everyone sighed. Again. And then Ethan and Eye Patch Man walked up with Dippin' Dots, and Charlie shot them and ate the Dippin' Dots. Chocolate, he said. And then Liam walked up and said, "Mom, where are you, Mummy? I want a cupcake." And then Kristen Stewart dropped her wallet. And a vulture took it. And so she bumped some money off of Kate, who then had a heart attack, and the ambulances came. So Kristen Stewart counted out the money, and it turned out Kate had tricked her, because she's awesome like that. It was Monopoly money, and then Sawyer drove to the hospital while eating his biscuit. It turned out Kate didn't die. Yay. And then Robert Pattinson started rolling around on the ground singing, "I'm a little pony, such a pretty pony, tippity-top, such a pretty pony." And everyone sighed. And the pea-hole fish said, "Don't watch me poop." And then Charlie snuck up behind Claire and said, "Kentucky!" And Claire said, "Oh, you just about scared the pea waddling out of me." And then Aaron said, "Hee hee hee." And and then twin black girls named Diamond and Sapphire Jones said, "The boobs just want to eat you," and patted their weaves. And everyone blinked and sighed again. And Kimani came up with his pingu feet and began to dance in his awful way. And everyone booed and frowned. And a vulture came down and scooped him up. And everyone cheered. And then Kristen Stewart said, "Yuck, I pooped a little." And everyone backed away. And Kristen grimaced. And then a dachshund in a pink sweatshirt walked up and bit Robert Pattinson. This sent him into another fit. And then Diamond and Sapphire went on the spinning monkey things. Sapphire tried to speed up higher, and Diamond screamed. Charlie muttered "wimp" under his breath. Aaron heard him and giggled. And then Robert Pattinson started a food fight. Kristen Stewart got smacked in the face with the hot dog. It was covered with relish, onions, ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, avocado, and sea salt. She grimaced. She grimaces a lot. Charlie threw cotton candy at Liam. Claire threw funnel cake at Robert Pattinson. Anne threw strawberry banana Dippin' Dots at Sapphire. And then Charlotte walked up and threw fried butter at Diamond. And Diamond scored a ketchup at Kristen Stewart. And the dachshund in the pink sweatshirt attacked Liam. And Liam cried. And Charlie laughed. And Kate and Sawyer drove back up with eggs and threw them at Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. And then everyone laughed. Well, except for Kristen and Robert, of course. And then everyone was silent. And then Claire and Charlie and Aaron went into the random swimming pool. And Aaron said, "Blarg, I'm dying." Then Kristen Stewart wished she had some money, and Scrooge McDuck flew up and yelled, "Gold coins!" and threw some coins in the air. Then one went in Kristen's mouth, and she started choking on it. Then Charlie ran up to Robert and yelled, "Be careful what you wish for, pal!" Then Claire called out, Charlie, I checked the house for heroin, but I couldn't find any. Are we gonna have to sue the fair? And the tap dancing Peelfish was about to order fried bacon, but then Claire reminded him that Kate had already had a heart attack. He quickly changed his mind. and then Liam got a Reese's peanut butter cup shoved up his butt. When the wind is blowing, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, our principal like that, his name is Mr. Sandberg. See, the snow is falling about deep and crisp and even. Maybe he will say no, so he keeps on snowing. Seems I just can't concentrate when the wind is blowing. Bring me shovels, bring me plows, bring me salt to throw there. See if streets are safe enough for the kids to go there. If there was a slip inside, that could mean no trouble. Call the state police and then call me on the double. Yes, the sky is darker now, and the wind blows stronger. Send them home, get Sanford said, boo gets stay no longer. I'll be going to the cold, bundled up so tightly. Yo, we missed a half a day, what we wish for nightly. Our principal looked out, our principal looked out. And everyone stared at Robert now. What? I like that song. Then Matthew walked up and screamed weirdly, whoa, whoa. And then Izzy walked up and yelled, it's a pillow, it's a pet, it's a pillow pet. Honestly, Nikki, I don't care. Who asked you? Nikki yelled. And then Kristen Stewart's dead body got carried away by vultures and was eaten viciously. Then Charlie stole a plush tiger snake from one of the booths, which was abandoned because the employees were intimidated and annoyed by the obnoxious bunch, and wrapped it around his neck. And then Charlie and Claire kissed, shown here. Dun dun dun! And then there was a collective ooh, and Aaron went to wash his eyes out. And then some elephants paraded around in a circle to the Hawaii Five-0 theme song. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Then Sadie and Fritz walked up and started doing the Irish dance, showing in parent-teacher night of Invader Zim. And then Zim did, this is where it gets really weird. And then Zim did Gur and Gaz and Tack, and all walked up to the robotic parents, flew up and, wait, what? Then Zim, Div, and Gur, Gaz, and Tack all walked up, and their robotic parents flew up in their jets and brought some gangsta juice and poop punch. And Grace and Katie walked up and exchanged a glance of disgust because of Tack. Blah. And then Zib and Dim fainted because those girls were hot. And then Katie pulled out her gun-colored gun and shot Tack in her nasty, disgusting, hairy, mole-covered face repeatedly in a violent manner. And then Zib said loudly, ooh. And then Zib bought some ice cream and Gur made mashed potatoes and muffins. And then Dib threw some punch because he is a brat. Then Aaron turned around and said, hey, that kid is throwing punch. And Katie turned around and raised one eyebrow, but just one. Then Gaz bought a pulled pork sandwich and said, ew, it tastes like pork. Then Grace grabbed a maraschino cherry red-colored plastic fork and poked Dead Tack's eyes out. And she took a long needle and poked Tack's moles and sawed out the top of her ugly head. By the way, that includes her disgusting greasy hair. Zim was impressed. And then Dib was like, but the other one's hotter. And Zim was like, girl, you crazy. And then Deer was like, do the worm, do the worm, do the worm, do the worm, yeah, do the worm. And he actually started doing the worm. And Dib was like, what the fruit? I thought you were a cripple. And Deer was like, I am, but that doesn't mean I can't worm like a bro. Then Zib was like, what? Then Zim was like, what? And Rebecca Black said bros before hoes and started singing Friday. And Dib and Katie were like, ugh. And Grace was like, yay! And started climbing up big decks. And Zim was like, can she possibly be a human? I thought humans were stupid. And yeah. It's just the best thing ever, right? That was a long story. Holy crap. Yeah. SiliconMaker.com. Nothing over Charlie. The magic of butter. Sid the bunny for good cheer. Okay. That was so glorious, right? I mean, my children. Did you not enjoy that story? Yeah, I'm wearing short sleeves because it's like 75 degrees outside and it's like the middle of January. I hate where I live. It's so annoying. The weather changes all the freaking time. It'll be like 70 again tomorrow, and then the next day it's gonna be like 30 degrees. It's like obnoxious. So, bye.